Alright, this is the SMGs. Now featuring more cancer. I'm sick. You thought these shitty reviews were gone, but nope, they're back. And we have some 3 new fucking guns to look at. I don't even know what they're called. I'm just gonna call them Big Gauss, Little MCG, and what the fuck were the Vonner thinking? I don't know. Okay, but here we are. This is the Jackal. This is very interesting. 600, 167 at 6, 350 meters a second, 2.6 and 2 second reload, 30 and 230. Pretty good hip fire, pretty good aim accuracy. In fact, this thing has a really good recoil. I'm gonna take all the attachments off and show you. This thing's really nice. I'll keep softies on. This thing's really nice. I'm just not even gonna compensate. This thing's really fucking nice. You have some cone of fire issues, but other than that, you're okay. You put a foregrip on, they're really gone. We'll talk about this in a second. The Trident burst adapter is really cool. But first, here's your laser sight. Soft point's pretty much mandatory on this gun. Good 30 round mag. Really good 30 round mag. You'll notice that a lot of these are going to appear to be like pseudo carbines, and I'll get to that in here in a few minutes. I think it's kind of cool what they've done with this. Put the forward grip on. Literally no horizontal recoil at all, but you put the Trident on. Alright, so what does it do? It takes 9 bullets out of the magazine to reserve them for an alternate fire mode. It is not a press B fire mode. It's a press 1, like your grenade launcher fire mode. And it basically shoots it all out like a shotgun after a short spin up. It's really cool. This weapon's controllable enough to the point where if you get good enough, I think this attachment's really useful. Because, like, why not? It increases the versatility of the gun. You know, it's kind of cool. It's literally what just happened right there. So, bang, 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 bang. Switch. Spin it up. Hold it. Just destroy heads. This thing feels pretty nuts. You can't ADS in this fire mode, and your cone of fire is set. And that guy took almost all his health out. It, like half health was all he was left with. So this is the TR1. I think it's very interesting. I'm looking forward to using it. New optics, by the way. The TSO and the TSO2, I'm pretty sure have the same. Yeah, they have the same model. There's a 1x IRNV scope, which is kind of cool. And they're faction specific colored, I think. I was on NC and VS earlier. They looked like they were faction specific hues. And a 3.4, but that's it. There's no 4x. Very cool gun. Good job, Doku. We'll also see the barrel spinning. Oh yeah, the suppressor. All of the suppressors do the same thing. They stop everything, but they reduce the bullet velocity by 50%, and that is really bad in my opinion. Except on the NC. We'll get to that in a second. There's soft point ammo on the TR1 too. Going to NC, boys. Again, apologies for my cancer, but yep. Alright, this one's interesting. Get away from all the scrubs. This one does 522, 200. 400 meters a second, 3 and 2 reload, 28 and 168. Pretty good hit, pretty good aim. Yeah. No special rail, no special barrels. It has a special ammo though, SPRW. Reduces mag size by 4, but increases velocity by 50%, which is really cool. You can couple it with a suppressor to make it, I think 300 meters a second. Yeah. But if you don't run a suppressor, it goes up to 600 meters a second. That's like sniper rifle level of velocity. Very good. Or you can just take soft point ammo for the 200 at 11. But other than that, this is the most generic of the three. However, it is very good in my opinion. I'm still trying to get the hang of it, honestly. I haven't been using it for too long. I have SPRW on, the special ammo. And it feels good. I mean, I feel like there's not going to be a whole lot of leading required on this, but at the same time, it feels really flat. It's kind of good. It is good, honestly, up close. I don't think it's going to reach out as far as I expected it to, and that's probably the issue I had. This is with the foregrip, because the foregrip on this weapon just feels right. Here's the laser. The laser I don't really feel is as effective as the TRs or the VSs, and we'll see in a second. However, this is the only one that really feels viable with a suppressor on because of the way it interacts with SPRW ammo. The other two suppressors just feel like shit. I didn't show you the TRs, but it just feels like a wet noodle. You can literally see the bullets fly, and they're slow as fuck. So the suppressor and the ammo, you actually have a decent, SMG style velocity after all the calculations are done. So it's not horrible. So in my opinion, this is the only one that's usable in the with the suppressor. So Rel, if you're watching this, please just reduce that 50%. It should not be that harsh. It is extremely limiting. But yeah, that's enough on the NC's one. Here comes VS. VS is the most interesting. It's got a spin-up mechanic slightly. But the spin-up, it does not feel like it's like... It doesn't feel like it's much of a difference between start and end. So it starts at 667, and I think it accelerates to something like 698. I haven't been able to feel it. It feels like 698, but I have no way of testing that. This is the same thing, it's just renamed. And it looks kind of different. Alright, so there's two unique attachments on here. Here's all the scopes. Very weird vertical design that they went with. And here's the 3-4. Alright. Regenerative power core. Okay, this is the special one. There's your generic ones, and here's your laser. Here's forward grip. Oh, I forgot ducking is on. Fuck. But regenerative power core is the interesting one. Removes the long reload penalty when the magazine is completely empty, but the weapon will recoil more harshly in one direction. Here's my take on this. If you're at the range where you're already considering to use a SMG anyway, why not? I mean, this thing already has really good hip fire, unless you want that like super hip fire that the laser gives you. But yeah, I mean, it feels really good. I mean, as you can see, the fucking fast reload is really fast, and having a fast reload no matter what on the 40-round spin-up weapon, pretty good. I like it. It's 667, 167, 375 meters a second, 2.9 or 174, unless you have the attachment, then it's 174 no matter what. 40 and 240. Good hip, good aim. This is the controversial one. Okay. Increases the size of projectiles fired while reducing their velocity by 30%. This has several problems. One, it expands the player's hitbox by a noticeable margin, meaning that you can aim around the guy. I really do not like this attachment. It feels like the lazy aim attachment. There has to be something more intelligent or intuitive for the game. This does not feel good for the game. I'll demonstrate it in a second. It's actually... It's not pronounced at long range, but it's still pretty pronounced up close, and it's still pretty pronounced at mid range. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Let me just show you without. You have your standard. Ammo. Here's your guy. We're gonna edge off to his head. Edge off to the side of his head. That hit. Okay. Need another target to pop up. Alright, let's edge off to his head. Hit. Miss. Miss. Okay. But you'll notice that with unstable ammo, right about here, it'll still hit. And it'll give you a headshot. And to me, that is very stupid. Alright, unstable ammo is on now. Let me check. Yep, double check. Let's run out here so we can have a few more targets faster. Okay. Hit. That's Navi's hit. Right here. That was a hit. That is a huge gap. That is not accurate aim. This is lazy aim. This is stupid. And you can just do this. I'm not even, my crosshair's nowhere even over him, and I'm getting hits on his head. World, please. This attachment just feels stupid. The guy can just not even be aiming at you and hit him. You know, it's dumb. I really don't like this. This does not feel good. And especially since this is the one, well, it's really just, it's the spammy one of the three. It's designed to be the spammy one. And you've given an attachment that enables it to be, you know, not even require accurate fire to hit the guy's head. I mean, you just saw there again, nowhere near his head. You know, walk up to him. You know, not even barely aim. Get headshots, run away. Maybe if this thing was like 40 like rounds with, you know, like 100 damage or like 112 damage, then you might consider it balanced. But this thing is really strong. It's, in terms of raw DPS, it beats the TR one. You know, I'm pretty sure it even beats the NC one. I haven't done the calculations, but, you know, 667, 167 is faster than 600, 167. I mean, and combine it with a spin-up, it gets even faster. I don't know what to tell you other than I really don't like this this attachment. I hate to interject my opinions into these reviews, these quick reviews, but I don't like the direction this sets. This is a shitty attachment. Please change it. And without further ado, I will just go around doing silent shooting. That takes it. And I'm done. Get on test server, form your own opinions of these, and I will see you out there.